what I admire about you a lot, and something I'm trying to learn from you, is how are you so shameless? And
About
because
what?
I've realized throughout my life, I've been subjected to a lot of judgment from random people. This guy, one of the most judgmental people I've
come
ever
on,
met in my
Jack.
entire life.
You seem judgy, yeah.
And I do sometimes, like you noticed it earlier, how I felt like I was kind of like wondering what the best thing is to say because for fear for judgment. Because I've had.
Well, you edit this podcast, right?
We do, yeah.
Well, then you can say whatever you want. You can just edit it out.
But I don't want
Be free.
to.
The more we include, the better.
Yeah.
We edit out 40% of every podcast.
Do you really?
I
Okay,
know.
so I talk to so many other podcasters. Very few other podcasters edit out that much. Like we edit out maybe 20% of most podcasts.
So I'm curious, what's said that makes you edit it out?
That's why we edit it. I can't say it.
Could you give us a hint?
No.
Is
I
there
mean, just
anything
in
you
your,
disagree?
in your mind,
Yeah.
imagine.
yeah.
Like what would get flagged on YouTube?
So that's the metric. It's just like, hey, would this get flagged?
When
Would
we
this get
make
taken
money,
down?
you're
Like,
right. You know, I mean,
yeah.
there was a time in comedy where you could say whatever you want and there were no consequences. And there's so many deep consequences now. And you know, I've gotten in trouble for it. So it's just like I mean, it sucks. You know what I mean? You can't say what you want to say, and regardless if it's wrong or right. I mean, you know, you just kind of explore different ideas. But
I have never heard, or I've never really seen people get so like uptight or sensitive as they are today as they were back then. I mean, you have like the Eddie Murphy specials and like all of these things, and it seems like people are now going back decades, saying, "Well, you said this in the 1980s, and that's unacceptable, and you should apologize for it."
yeah, it's terrible. But I can't change anything. There's nothing I can do, and so I'm playing by the rules. You know what I mean? That's laid in front of me, and yeah, I don't know how long. If it gets worse, I don't know how long we can do it. But right now, it's still fine. We can still say a lot of the things we want to say.
But that's got to make you paranoid, though. Like in the back of your mind, are constantly thinking like, "Oh, I can't say that."
Well, what you
or,
have to
like-
do is this. You have to, and this is like pretty serious. And it's sad. You have to let go of the things that they can take away. So when somebody gets canceled, they go, I'm going to lose this, this, and this. And the reason why they freak out when they're getting canceled is because they want to grab onto this thing that they're going to lose, right? So what I've had to do is like just already have funerals for my other dreams, right? Because it's like, you know, because if they can't take that away, then I'm fine.
Yeah,
You know,
there's a real estate guy, Ben Mala.
Yeah.
Says whatever's on his mind. Does not care at all.
Yeah.
People love it.
Yeah.
But he is like, you know, everything. He has nothing really to gain from anything. So he's just like, you know, I'll say whatever. Doesn't matter to me
Yeah,
either way. I'm set.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But the problem
yeah.
though is that he doesn't have, like, I act, right? So you know, I'm on Sex and the City, Reservation, all these shows, right? And those are the things that, you know what I mean, that they can take away. And I love doing those things. I love doing those shows. I love the people I work with. I love the process of acting. It's a dream of mine to do it, but I've had to let it go because they can take it away. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to allow myself, right, to live in fear.
Yeah.
Right? So I've already kind of like, you know, if I don't act again, I don't act again. You know, if certain parts of my, you know, business is dead, you know what I mean, then so be it. But it's
is it the love of doing that sort of stuff that's keeping you going, or is it like a dollar amount behind it, where it's like, hey, if I had $50 million, I wouldn't care. I'd say whatever.
No,
or it's like
no.
It's
Still like, I mean, I you know, I love comedy, dude, and I love doing it with Andrew. I love doing it with, you know, my own podcast as well. There's it's the love of doing it, you know. But of course, I mean, you know, you do make YouTube money, you know what I mean, like you guys do, and it pays the bills, and that's great, and we're blessed. But you have to have the love. You have to want to do it. I do stand up every night. I love doing it. You know, they can't take away stand up either, which is great. They can't take away podcasts, so it's like I don't know. It's been just really interesting, you know, the last couple of years. You know,
it does seem like people just want to get upset at something.
What
was the wink about?
I just felt like it was so serious that I had to do like a little
winked
sexual thing to
Lighten
get it
it a
going.
little
Yeah.